I'm going through this cycle, feeling like I am Michael Jordan after Juanita, like Tyson. I'm trying to bite you. Hunger, I have a right to. Shouldn't I have a right to? Every amendment ever written down by them white dudes. Oh yeah, that's right, I write too. This ain't just to recite to. Words coming out on beat like I am at a recital. This is to enlight you. Little something about life through. Sharing my gift and talent so you can know all that I do. Don't get me started when I start talking to rock. Confuse it for Orange Ball or the president. It's not. It's me crying out, saying, Satan, forgive me not. Because God is holding my hands until we make it to the top. I pop and I'm pop because I never knew my pops. These is words, this is poetry, so don't look for this to drop. The only thing I'm trying to do is make it to the top. The only thing I'm trying to do is make it to the top. And with that, I say good morning, good afternoon, good evening. My name is Kenyon Jones, and I'm the co-founder of the Exodus 100, a nonprofit organization which reaches at-risk youth. I have a young man by the name of Tyreek Harris from Port Chester, New York, who came up to me after one of our group sessions, and he looked at me with a big smile on his face, and he said, yo, K, man, I'm trying to get this money, man. And I was like, all right, Ty, no doubt, that's good. Like, how you going to do it? I don't know, man, I'm just saying, I'm just trying to get this money. I said, yeah, that's fine that you're trying to get this money, but what plan do you have to get the money that you desire? What plan do you have in place? I don't know, I'm just trying to get this money. I said, Ty, that's not how it works, man. You got to have a plan. So I'm reminded about something that my mentors always shared with me, personal mentors as well as mentors from afar. And what they all said unequivocally, they all said that dreams will always remain dreams until you wake up. Once you wake up, now that dream becomes a goal. So the reality of being successful and getting money and all these different things that we desire to do is that we have to have goals. So Tyreek didn't know at the time when he said it, but basically what he said was that I want to become financially independent. And it's so important for us to understand what financial independence means. What a worthy, noble goal it is to become financially independent. What a goal it is to set for ourselves. During this time where the economy is up and down, depending on how you view what's going on, employment rates are tumultuous here in the United States. This is a great time to venture out and become that entrepreneur, that person who is bold and is willing to take a chance at doing something that not only brings them joy and fulfillment, but something that brings a great product or great service to the world at large. So for myself and my partner, Andre Coleman, we decided that what we would bring to the table is the Exodus 100. We raised our hands. We said we will do everything that we can to empower, encourage, and inspire youth to achieve their goals, realize their dreams, and transform their communities worldwide. We have been so fortunate to have children that are gifted in academics, that are gifted in athletics, that are gifted in the arts, that are gifted in so many different ways, that it's a privilege for us to serve them. Now, our job is to make sure that we empower them to be the best them that they can be. The scripture tells us that we are all of us, men, women, and children, all of us, no matter what our ethnicity is, no matter what our socioeconomic background is, no matter where we live, we are all fearfully and wonderfully made. That's who we are. We are fearfully and wonderfully made by God. So why on God's green earth will we set a goal to be like somebody else? Why on God's green earth will we plan to do something that somebody else is already doing? Now, there's nothing wrong with doing something that somebody else is already doing if that's what you do. If that's what your gifting is. Somebody else is already doing it, but you have a gift in that area as well. Okay, that's different. But if you don't have a gift in that area, why would you want to do something that somebody else is doing? All of us have unique gifts and talents that we bring to the table that will bless this world if we would just be bold enough to share them. So my goal as a man who lives on this earth, who grew up in the inner city community, who's been fortunate to have friends in Norway. Shout out to Espen, friends in Australia. Shout out to Kirsty, friends in Africa. Shout out to Kwame. You know, friends all over this world, as well as right here in the States. I've been very, very fortunate, you know, to meet people who are doing great things. And I'm inspired by them to go out and do great things as well. So I know that I was placed on this earth to do the work that I'm doing now, you know, to empower, encourage, and inspire people to be the best that they can possibly be. And I am truly humbled to be a person in the position that I'm in to do the work that I'm doing. So as I close, I just want you to think about what you could do in your own personal life to be a person who makes it to the top, to become a person who excels and does well. You know, when we talk about making it to the top, I'm reminded about the 5 heartbeats. One of the members of the group during the award ceremony, I don't know if you remember, he gets his award and then he says, listen, my album is coming out. The title of the album is It's Lonely at the Top. And I remember the other members just looking around saying, wow, this is how this is going down. This guy is, you know, he already has his album coming out, you know, and, you know, by the title saying It's Lonely at the Top, you know, we're trained to believe that in order to get to the top, we have to do it by ourselves. But the reality of it is that no one person gets to the top on their own. There's some people that have helped you get to that place. Whether you acknowledge it or not is a different story, but none of us get to the top on our own. So in closing, if I do well, guess what? Everybody connected to me does well. If the people who are connected to me do well, guess what? I do well. In other words, if I get to the top, they get to the top. If they get to the top, I get to the top. Because I'm living vicariously through them, and they're living vicariously through me. So making it to the top is not an individual thing. It's a collective thing. And if we acknowledge it like that, our lives would be so much fuller for it. So right now, I just want to thank you for taking time out of your schedule to watch this video. And thank you once again, and God bless.